And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. They've got DeJounte Murray. Also Trey Murphy out there. And it's Misi in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Murray. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And Williamson throws it to
already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game, Mount Zion.
Here's Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. Passes it to Ball. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Here's Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Giddey. Over to the wing. Here's Buzelis. Count it. Good. Buzelis has got 6 points.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here are the Bulls now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Zion Williamson.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Osumu, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Hey, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Pelicans trail by 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless You've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And the Bulls with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's time for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Chicago also making some changes. Collins checked in for Vucevic, and it's Kobe White in for MP. The pass. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bulls on top, up 3. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pelicans, 32. The Bulls, 35.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Giddey. Scoreless thus far. So the Bulls 5 right now. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then it's Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Vucevic with the ball. Covered by Williamson. Vucevic, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night. Pelicans trail by 5. And it's McCollum at the elbow. And McCollum with the slam.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Back to Giddey. Lock at 6. Here's MP. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 4 rebounds now tonight for the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. It's deflected.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the basket by MP.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Defended by Dosunmu. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Giddey against Murray. Giddey kicks to MP. He tries for three. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum doesn't get a lot of dunks throughout the course of the year. Nice to see him rise up that time.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
2 minutes remaining.
Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 8 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt?
So Chicago ends up going with the...
Substitution on the court.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. McCollum is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP up top. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
Pelicans leading by 4. Down low. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dish now to MP. Shoots. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Now McCollum. And Jones has it in the corner. Out to the wing. Lots of room. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the 3 off target.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Back to MP. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. McCollum outside. And the Pelicans miss again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots, so not just a scorer, solid passer too, about 3 assists for his career.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Buzelis.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dosunmu. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They lead by 2. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kelly Olynyk.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Murray after the miss from MP. Murray, no good. MP outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leading, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Murray. And they call an illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The three from MP. Hins the three.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Murray against Giddey. Murray, no good. Here's Chicago. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Money!
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
DeJounte Murray. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this young man has to focus right here. Get his team counting on him.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Kicks it out to McCollum. And nothing is falling for him right now. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 8 seconds left in the fourth. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game.
End of the game.
A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
lot of people around the league. Gary Payton was called to the fact.
Let's meet the visiting. That's Volk. Let's meet the head shooter.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ayo out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the point. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 3 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5. A center with some real deep range.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Graham.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
It's Giddey on the wing. Here's MP. And he knocks the jumper down.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
He shoots. Lillard can't get it to go. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by MP. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Giddey. Lillard pulls down the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Vucevic. And that one's good. Vucevic has got his second basket on the night.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent on the wing. Chicago with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. No good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. Trailing by 2, coming off that win against the Sixers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer. Bucks trail by 6. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Josh Giddey out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. Lillard can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Lillard against Giddey. Going inside. Lillard for two.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Pass to Buzelis. MP with it. Lets it fly. That one's wide left.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Porter. 13 feet out. Trent's shot is off. Chicago leading by 6. MP with it. Up top ball. Back to MP. Oh, he tries a three. Giannis with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Bucks trail by 7. Outside Porter. On the take, and then Porter with the dunk.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Giddey passes to MP. Takes the 3. Oh, another miss by MP. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And there's the lob. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Pass to MP. Back to Giddey. From deep, MP. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide? The first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Bulls leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you.
The Bulls, 36. And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Lillard off with the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Giddey. Again, the Bulls score.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Here's Lillard. Second chance shot. Lillard not to be denied.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Bucks making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Dosunmu. MP no good. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Chicago making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Bucks trail. This one for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Who poked away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. A different look for Milwaukee. Chicago leading by 5. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Buzelis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's MP in at the 2. No luck on that one. Trent with the defensive effort. Milwaukee with the ball. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Outside Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. And the Bulls lead by 7.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Vucevic with some nice D. Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Inside. Outside Giddey. From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Here's Lillard. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Dame showing off that ball control. He's a master at creating space.
To the left side wing. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. And here is Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over to Sumu. It's Kuzma with the miss.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. MP with a step. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The contest was there, but MP was so sure of himself attacking the goal.
Giddey against Lillard. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from 14. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Lillard finds Lopez. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Buzelis.
Well, Mattis Buzelis certainly has good size, but what catches my eye are his skills. He can handle the ball and make smart decisions on the floor, which is important for a rookie.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Giddey.
Boy, it is so difficult not to foul Lillard. I mean, you never know exactly how to shade him defensively because he's so versatile.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Giddey passes to MP. Back to Giddey. Sumu outside. Pass to MP. Left side Giddey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Lillard passes to Portis. Back to Lillard. Free ball from Lillard.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The 11-footer. And again, it's Chicago.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Bulls.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against Milwaukee.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Josh Giddey.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Portis. From downtown. Again, the miss by Lillard. from deep, MP. And that bucket's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.